Look at this venue. What a remarkable scene for hopefully what will be a remarkable fight. We are live at Falcor Bay. Sugar Ray Robinson, one of the most skilled boxers. El Nino de Oro.
This bout is scheduled for...
How will these two fighters handle the outdoor? We waited a long time, and now we've got this fight. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. We wanted action, and they are delivering. Both men step back for just a moment. Good counter punching. Beautiful counter shot. Both of these athletes' gas tanks are going to be tested. Endurance will be the key on an afternoon like this one.
This is taking boxing back to its roots. Outside, where you've got the crowd there, you can hear everything. You've got the breeze of the wind, you've got the heat of the sun. You know when you're doing this? Your feet are on fire. They're on fire in the ring.
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. You'd like to see more jabs. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. And he scores with the counter. Talk about Robinson in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious. Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
That counter shot lands. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
Counter punch is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counter puncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Well done with that counter shot. It's all offense all the time. Fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
That hook won't score. Beautiful counter punch. You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. Punches coming from every angle. A perfect counter shot. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. How do they carry? On to the third. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter. Those counter punches have to hurt. When are we going to see a jab from these two? He threw a punch and just got countered. No rest for the weary. Only catching air with that hook. We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? Do you believe this? Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Robinson in that last round. So there was no doubt about who won that round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you.
There's the bell to start round 4. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. I don't think we can truly appreciate what we saw unless we see it in slow-mo.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Hold that thought! The Venezuelan is rocked. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Halfway through the round, and I think he knows he's got a lot of work to do.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you?
Power. That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. Let's talk about Linares in that last round. The corner hasn't thrown in the towel yet, so I guess he's... Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? They barely survived the last round after 2 knockdowns. Let's see what happens here.
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Knocked down twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Catch and shoot. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Nice punch. find a home with that jab. Jorge Linares is in some serious trouble. I thought we were going to see the finish there.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect.
Whoa, Johnny! Jorge Linares seeing cobwebs now. How are they still standing?
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Nice counter shot. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Robinson in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage. There's the bell to start round 6. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nope, that hook won't score. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. How about that time counter shot? Well, you know, in this division, you got to have speed and you got to have footwork or you're going to be a cooked goose.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain.
Jorge Linares is in some serious trouble. It appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. The Venezuelan is rocked. How did they survive that?
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Perfect counter lands. It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Punch, counter punch. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Robinson in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it. There's the bell to start round 7. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
There's a counter shot. Jab slightly off target. Nice defense. Hold that thought! Jorge Linares seeing cobwebs now. And it appears they're out of trouble, at least for now. But that just goes to show you one clean punch changes everything.
Defense is everything because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Halfway through the round, and man, these... Hold that thought! The Venezuelan is rocked. Looks like trouble was averted.
Step back, compose yourself, compose the pace, then move, then step it up a little bit. Because if you're getting caught like that beginning, you'll get caught a lot more at the end.
A swing and a miss with that jab. Good counter punch. That counter punch caught him clean. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. Pretty dominant round. There's the bell to start round 8. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
You know, with lightweights, these guys are going to be lightning quick.
Sometimes when you get nervous...
The referee taking a look here, and if the fighter can't see, the fighter can't fight. A little bit of a surprise here as the referee says we can continue. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Nice counter shot. Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
This fighter has been extremely aggressive so far, Johnny, but how do they keep it up over the distance of this fight?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Jorge Linares is in some serious, serious trouble. Throw a shot, they get countered. They exchange punches. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. The judges have spoken a unanimous decision victory.
What a whitewash. You know, that's skills, that's class, that's levels. One is up there, one is down there, but you know what? The loser is going to have to learn a big, big, hard lesson. I totally agree.